Hello, it's William from Wunderlich America, and this is our 2020 R nineT/5. When we saw this bike, when it came out, it was one of those bikes we pretty much had to have because of our close connection with the old 2 valves. And so this is a really cool bike. It's the 50th anniversary of the /5, and BMW's really hit a home run with this bike. There's a few changes that we made to it I want to kind of go over today, a few things that we did. First off, just like the original /5, we thought it would be nice to have the center stand. This is a Wunderlich accessory that's available for all the models of the /5. It's a very easy installation. It's very easy to put the bike up on the center stand. Definitely a big upgrade. You also can see that we installed this Daytona fairing. We made a small series of these color matched paint schemes right here in Hendersonville, North Carolina. And it matches beautifully the rest of the paint on the motorcycle. And if you're interested, you can contact us about the next run that we'll be doing. We also made some changes to the lighting. We installed Kellermann Bullet LED turn signals. They incorporate a running light. They're also a turn signal, of course, and also function as a brake light. And all these functions can be done at the same time. The other thing we did with lighting was we wanted to put at least one piece of a genuine /5 on this motorcycle. So it seemed natural to use the /5 taillight. This is an original /5 taillight with a brand new lens, and we put an LED bulb in there to replace the original. But it looks pretty cool, it looks the part, and to make that happen, this is not actually a product that we offer per se, but we started out with the Retro Sport tail conversion. It's available in stainless steel finish and also available in powder-coated stainless steel. And I'll show you pretty much how this all works. You have this part which attaches up underneath, and then it comes with all the hardware, of course. And then to this bracket, we also have these US frames that attach to that in turn, and then you can put your US sized plate on there. And it's very cool. It comes with all stainless steel hardware, and it's just a great basis for doing a custom application or just as it is. And so what we did in this case was, if you can envision, this is that part here. We basically welded a little bracket on here. We TIG welded that on so that we could attach the taillight. So that's what we came up with. I think it looks pretty cool. To mount the turn signals, you can use these little adapters. This has the same shape as the original turn signal on the BMW and allows you to then attach it to the original mounting hole with the smaller hole and then put your LED turn signal in here. Now it doesn't have to be this one. There are many others. We also have, for example, these Rhombus turn signals and so many others. So it's always changing. There's always new ones coming out. So you can check our website for the various turn signals that are available. Then comes the question, how do you wire them in? How do you attach them? Do you have to solder, or what do you have to do? Well, there's a couple of different ways. First off, the original turn signals on the motorcycle have incandescent bulbs. And such bulbs create a draw. They have some resistance. And the electronic system on the motorcycle detects that resistance and thereby is able to monitor the bulb to make sure that it's functioning. If the resistance drops away, an error is posted. So when you put an LED bulb in place of an incandescent bulb, there is virtually no resistance at all, and that would normally register as a fault. So you have to use a resistor to simulate the resistance that the bulb is creating. And it's just a little guy like this. In this case, there are many different types and shapes of resistors, but this is what we use. It's an automotive grade, high quality resistor that you can do a lot of things with. You need one per bulb, so you need one for each turn signal. You need one for the taillight if that's what you're running. Wherever you're going from incandescent to LED, you need a resistor. So they're sold individually, allowing you to do the wiring yourself and such, but also we have a really nice little setup here. This is actually a combination of two parts that we offer. This is the turn signal adapter. If you unplug your turn signals, you'll find that it has this exact plug on it. So now you can just unplug the original turn signal, plug this in, and you've got these connectors here that can then be connected to this part, which is all pre-wired as it should be for the resistor. This will then attach together, plug these in together, and then on the other end, you'll attach these wires to your LED turn signal, whatever type it may be. It also comes with the proper connectors that you can attach to the wires of the LED turn signals that you are working with. Let's have a look at how we did it on this bike. And there's a lot of different ways to do it, but give you some ideas. Just backing up slightly, to make this conversion possible, we also installed this Wunderlich accessory, which is the Passion seat frame. It's this rear loop here, attaches and finishes off the rear, and also includes this metal plate here so that the water doesn't splash up underneath the seat. You'll find this on our website or on the links below. Now back to the wiring. In this particular bike, there's this plastic plate, and you'll see here there's a plate. We just made a plate out of aluminum, attached the resistors to that plate with small pop rivets, and then we did solder the wires in and connect everything up. But it's nice and out of the way. There's actually a little spot here where that screw went right into, and it's down there with the rest of the electrics. It's shielded from the weather, and it's a pretty slick installation. I'll show you what we did on the front. This plastic piece can be unclipped, and this is the original part. We installed this adapter here, put our new turn signal on in place of the original, and then took the resistor and just put it in there with just attached it in here with some epoxy, with some JB Weld actually. It's very strong, and it's up and out of the way, out of the elements, out of sight, and pretty slick. Now you could put the resistor up underneath the tank. There's a lot of things you can do, but this was a really easy way to attach the resistor in a spot where you can get to it if you ever need to, and without having to take a lot of parts of the motorcycle apart. We also found this is a good way, one of the many ways to attach your mobile phone using the SP Connect system right here on the clutch perch. You could also use a handlebar mount, but I kind of liked it out of the way because I still have full view of the original instrument, so that worked out pretty slick. So those are the things we've done. We wanted to kind of keep it simple, just some basic upgrades. There are many hundreds of parts available for your BMW, not only R9T, but all models available from Wunderlich. And we invite you to please visit wunderlichamerica.com to discover the thousands of ways that we can help you complete your BMW.